Hey guys, it's Bailey. Welcome back to the channel and thanks so much for tuning in. Today's video is going to be all about a product that might just be the biggest multitasker from the drugstore. It's from a relatively new brand to hit drugstores, Walgreens specifically. This is a Walgreens exclusive brand. It is CYO Beauty. It's been out for a while, but only recently came on my radar when they reached out to send me some of their newest launches. This was included in it, so I am planning on having a separate video for the rest of the stuff that they sent me, because it's some really cool, pretty interesting stuff. But this needed its dedicated video because it is a 3-in-1 product. Essentially, you could do your whole eye with just this little wand. So the official name for this guy is Take the Threeway because it contains 3 different products, a shadow, a liner, and a mascara. It retails for $6.50 and for now it only comes in this one color combination. You'll see what I mean the more we get into products. Let's just go ahead and talk about them, shall we? On the end over here, you have a black kohl eyeliner. I'll roll this all the way up so you can see exactly how much product you're getting. It's a good amount, but it's not a lot, and as happens with pretty much any kind of multi-product in one packaging sort of situation, you are going to get less product per product, if that makes sense, than you would if they were in 3 distinct individual packages. Great for travel, less sometimes for the value for money, although I have to say for $6.50 I don't think this is a bad deal, not to spoil anything, but we're gonna get there in a few minutes anyway, right? So you have the eyeliner at the very end. Then if you just go a little bit farther down, you can unscrew it to reveal, what are they calling this? A Shimmer Shadow. Now like I said, there's only one color combination here, and that is a black kohl liner with a silver shadow, and it's one of those where it has a sponge smudger on one end and then a pot of powder product on the other. So in theory, when every time you dip it back into the pot and you screw it in and you unscrew it out, you're gonna get a fresh coating of product on that sponge so you can go in and apply it across the eye. Historically, for me, these can be a little hit or miss. I often find that I need extra tools like brushes or, you know, maybe a setting spray to help foil it to really get things to show up and minimize the mess because there's loose powder floating around in here. Sometimes you can just encounter a lot of fallout. And then on the very end, the other very end, is a mascara. This is called Black Volume Mascara. Is there a shade? It's black. I don't know if they have varying shades of black within the CYO collection, but this one is black, and it comes in with a very unassuming wand. But to tell you the truth, I so love the way this lengthens and separates my lashes. Normally I am more of a volume and length kind of girl, but with this I was actually able to build my lashes enough to get a good amount of volume, and adding the black liner at the base of my lashes helped with that too. But layering this up really helped encourage that length and a little bit of volume, but still maintain the separation. They didn't become spider lashes all clumpy and stuff. It's really great for layering, and the formula itself in terms of wear, lasting time, did not smudge, budge, flake, anything like that, and I even wore it and am wearing it on my lower lash line here. So really like the mascara. I suppose we just go work in reverse order for reviews. That seems to be the way this is going. Back to the Shimmer Shadow. I feel like there's lots of jumping around here. Kind of a hot mess video, but we'll roll with it. The Shimmer Shadow is probably my least favorite product of the trio. Not just because of the mess factor, like I think you'll see in the demo that there was some fallout. It's kind of unavoidable, especially with like a fresh product like this where there's going to be more product in there than obviously there will be as you continue to use it. There was lots of fallout. It was harder to blend with the sponge that comes in this guy. Honestly, I would have rather just had the sponge as is to help smudge out the black liner. Additionally, the black silver combo isn't for my color palette. For me personally, I just think like late 90s, early 2000s makeup where you had silver frosty eye from lid to brow and then heavy black eyeliner just right around the eyelid. And I know there's a wonderful way to wear it, but that's just what comes to mind. And so I personally, whenever I see that color combination, I'm like, so I really wish they would have done this in maybe a few different color selections, like a bronze or a gold or even a soft champagne to help complement that liner. So again, it's not my favorite piece of this trio, but if push comes to shove, you in theory would have an all-in-one eye using this product. Then back to the liner. This is a kohl liner, so it's not quite as smooth as like a gel stick formula that you might find from, I'm trying to think of a comparable brand, like Milani. I think they have a gel, or I mean, Not comparable in terms of price, but like the Marc Jacobs gel eyeliners, those are like super smooth, almost wet feeling to apply and then dry to be totally budge proof. This is a kohl, so it applies a little bit more like a typical pencil. You have a little bit longer to work with it to smudge it all around. The first time I used this, I feel like I did a pretty straightforward kind of wing, so I wanted to do something. I feel like this is kind of Chloe Morello inspired. She does my favorite smoky wings, and I feel like I tried to recreate it today. Wouldn't give it 10 out of 10, but I like the look. But I mostly wanted to do it to show you how long you had to work with this liner to get it to kind of do exactly what you might want it to do, to smudge and make it into a wing and all that kind of stuff. And then also show you how opaque it is on the waterline. Because it's not like a waterproof or gel-based formula, it doesn't stay a long time on my waterline. I have really watery eyes that are just kind of prone to making liner it doesn't melt down, it just like gets caught in my lash line and doesn't look like I'm wearing anything on my waterline. So this really isn't any different. I mean, I get maybe 3 to 4 hours worth of wear on my waterline before it's pretty much totally off. But on the lid itself, it lasts pretty budge free when worn over an eye primer. Totally recommend wearing the liner over an eye primer just to make sure it stays extra budge proof and really sets into your eye makeup. Otherwise, I don't find it ever really totally sets. It's still gonna be a little bit, you know, budgy. And when you're trying to rock like a super sharp wing, you gotta keep those edges crisp. So overall thoughts, I actually really like this. Even though I wasn't crazy about the silver shadow in here, I do think it's gonna be a great little tool to either travel with or just kind of keep at arm's length to grab on a day when you have to just go super, super quick out the door, get a little bit of liner smudged on there, do your lashes real quick, or throw in your purse to do in the car, not while you're driving, or when you get to work, whatever the case may be. I just think this is such a good, compact little thing to kind of keep on hand, and it's only $6.50. So if you don't use the silver, it's not the end of the world. That said, I still do hope they come out with a different color combination because I could see myself trying to make a bronze work in spite of the mess because I love a good bronze smoky eye, and that would just be the trifecta for me in this packaging. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know what other products you might have tried from the brand that you are curious about, because I do have some other products that they've sent me, but I would love to include those that you might be more curious about in that video as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys!